Hello everyone. Good evening to all. Welcome everyone in this session. I hope every one of you is fine. So as you all can see the thumbnail, so today we are starting the final revision session, the final marathon of your paper ABM. So today the final marathon is in two parts. Now it is in two parts. So today we are doing the first part one. So we'll complete part one today, and in next session we'll do the second part. Now, in part one, which modules we will going to do? That is module B, the entire session. Module B, all the modules, and module C, the first 5 unit of module C. So this much we will going to cover in today's session. That is part one. So let's have a final marathon session. Let's discuss. Let's revise one last time before your exam. All right. And this session, this marathon session, in this we will do quick revisions. Quick revision means so all the topics we will revise one more time. Now, those are watching me for the very first time. So in Oliveboard, I am taking 3 papers in English medium, ABM, ABFM, and one central banking paper. And my name is Saloni Gupta. So I have done MCOM. I have also qualified UGC Net Commerce. And so far in central banking, the session is in English also and in bilingual. So in both the medium, I take this paper. But ABM and ABFM, these two are in English medium. All right, so let's proceed with our session. I hope I'm audible. Everything is good. Confirm me, those are watching. I guess yes, everything is okay. Now, so the first unit, that is fundamentals of HRM. Now, what is HRM? HRM is human resource management. Now, we know what is management. Management is the act of planning things, organizing, deciding, distributing the work, assigning tasks, allocating resources to each and every individual, directing them. So this is your management. Now, if you are managing your people, the people who work in your organization, the employees who work in your in your organization, it is called human resource management. So managing human resource, managing employees, that is human resource management. Now, so it includes coordinating, managing, allocating human capital or employees in such a way so that you can achieve, the organization can achieve its goal in a efficient manner. And this HRM includes many different activities, that is hiring, then staffing, then providing compensation, and also doing the development of HR. Now, so there is one more term with HRM, that is HRD. So what is HRD? HRD means human resource development. So human resource management is what? It is the application of principles to manage people working in the organization. So in management, what you are doing, you are using different principles, different approaches to manage your people. And ultimately, those people will help in achieving your organizational goals. Whereas development is what? It is a continuous process. Development it is a ongoing activities. It's not that one day you are doing, second day you are not doing, then again third day, fourth day you are doing, fifth day you are not doing. No, development is consistent in nature. It's a continuous activity. It's a management function, HRM, and HRD is a subset of HRM. So we can say HRD, it is what? It is the subset of HRM. So more or less, what we can say, HRM is what? HRM is a broader scope. So this is what? This is a broader scope, and HRD is what? HRD is a narrow scope. Now, HRM is reactive and HRD is proactive. Proactive means that you are taking action before something is happening. Like, you know that if you will not eat properly, if you will not take healthy vegetables or fruits, then you will fall ill. So that is what you are taking action before something is going to happen. But already you are ill, and after that you are taking fruits, you are drinking milk, you are having healthy food. That is what, that is reactive. So taking action before something happens, HRD, proactive. And when something has happened and after that you are taking the measures, that is called reactive. So this is the big difference between HRM and HRD. Now, so it's a routine task, it's an ongoing activity, it is a subsystem, it is an independent HRM. Now, perspective means what? See, different people, they have different perspective. Okay, all right. The people who are working in your organization, they have different thought. So similarly, managers, they also have different thought. And when these thought are, when people they are working in the company, then they have to follow each one of their perspective. So everyone has to understand that what others' perspective are. They have to give proper attention. They have to adopt all those things which are happening in the company. Like Robert Owen has said, advocate for better working condition for vital machine. Robert Owen has said that the human resource are what? These are your vital machines. So you have to provide better conditions for your vital machines, means for your human, for your people. Charles Babbage has given the concept of division of labor. These all are important. Division of labor means dividing the work into small and manageable tasks so that it becomes easy for everyone to understand. Now, Frederick Winslow Taylor has given two concepts. What is one is scientific management concept. What is scientific management? It says that in company and organization, we should not use the old methods or old techniques. So as the time is changing, we should use new and scientific tools and techniques for doing our work. Division of labor, the same. Work should be divided into small and manageable tasks. And time and motion study means what? That is, in company, both have to understand. Both means manager plus employees. Both have to understand that each one of them is important to each one of them is important. If there is no manager, no scope for employees are there. And if there are no employees, then how the manager will do alone all the work? How manager will make profits from the company? So both are important to each other in the company. So major assumptions are what? That task should be broken into simple units for people to understand. Then if you want people to do any work, then you have to provide money. So you have to give them, in return, they want money, they want compensation, then only they will do any kind of activity. And the use of latest and new technology in the organization. Then Elton Mayo has given the concept of Hawthorne studies, okay, the human relation. Elton Mayo has given the concept of human relation, that the relation should be good in the companies. A good rapport should be there between individuals. Now, so later some more researchers have said, like Abraham Maslow, Douglas McGregor, that there are many other things apart from the monetary factors too. Means not only the monetary factor will provide the, you can say, they will help the employees in the company, but there are other than monetary factors like motivation, recognition, acknowledgement. So these are the factors that will also provide employees better condition, okay, better work so that they can retain in the company. Now, full form of VUCA is important: volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. So in every cycle, in single attempt, or in single, I mean in any of the, you can say, different attempts, you can see this question. So that is, the full form is important. Now, next we have strategic HRM. So what is strategic HRM? Strategic means what? The strategies you are making, the plans you are making. Now, what plans you are making so that your human, your employees, their skills, their abilities, their organization should match with the company's target. So strategic HRM is what? It is the process by which an organization knowledge, skill, abilities are executed in its business strategy. So how the process of strategic HRM is linking with business so that one can achieve its goal smoothly. to improve business performance, to develop organization culture, and also improve the innovation. Now, this chart is very important. Now, what does this chart says? This chart says that there are different roles of HR. Apart from the professional roles, apart from the managerial roles, apart from technological roles, there are other roles that the HR has to perform. Now, some of the HR roles are what? The core people role, means these are the core roles that organization has to perform. Then there are some more roles that will create the value in the organization, that will add value in the organization. So that is organizational goal. And business transformation goals means some of the roles are that which helps the business to transform its entire model. So business transformation roles. So these are the three roles that the HR has to perform. Now, what are the core roles? Selection, orientation, introduction programs, career development, motivation, providing compensation, termination, succession planning. So all these are what? All these are the core roles that the HR has to perform. Now, apart from this, there are some roles. If these are performed in the company, then they will add value in the company. Like if you have used updated technology, that will add value in your company. If you have created a learning environment, means where people are learning together, they are sharing their knowledge together, they are helping each other, so that will add value to your company. And the consultation programs are there, so that will also add value to your company. So these are known as organizational value add role. Now, next is a transformation role. Transformation means you are changing the pattern of the business, changing the structure of the business, then transforming the entire business, completely changing the business model. So that is business transformation. So for that, you need a flexible work culture. If your organization culture is rigid, then how you can transform anything? No scope is there. So you need to have flexibility. Then aligning HR initiatives to business strategies. Aligning means how your uh, HR is following, how HR is giving different ideas, different brainstormings are happening in the company, so to match with the business strategy. Then if you are implementing any changes in your company, then you have to implement it in an easy manner. Easy manner with transition should be done with ease, so that it becomes simplified for everyone to understand in a proper way. And you have to assess ROI in human capital. Now, ROI is what? That is, if you have invested on your people, then your people, the employees, they are bringing profits in your company or not? They are bringing more revenue in your company or not? Like if you have invested 10,000 on your employees. Now, so is that employee bringing profit more than 10,000 or not? If the employee is bringing more than 10,000 profit, then your ROI is good. If that employee is bringing profit less than 10,000, it means the ROI is not good. So you have to assess ROI in human capital. All right. This particular session is very important. So please watch live session now. And one request from you all, that if you are new to this channel, please subscribe the channel. And if you feel sessions are helpful, do like the session. Now, unit number 11, that is human resource development. So in unit number 10, we have seen the fundamentals of HR. Although some more topics are there, but this marathon session is the session in which we have to complete in 4 hour session the half of the syllabus. Now, so unit number 11, HRD, that is human resource development. Now, development is what? Development is an ongoing activity. It does not come to an end unless and until the company gets liquidated. Development is what? It's an ongoing function. So it is a structured ongoing process in organization. Why? To enhance employee skill, knowledge, their abilities, and if their abilities are enhanced, if their knowledge are enhanced, then there will be certainly the career development programs. The organization will also achieve its goal in an efficient and effective manner. Now, so what is importance of HRD? So it enhance employee skill, because you know that your employees, if they will do better work, then only you can get better result. Okay, better outcome. So in order to provide them better skills, you have to give them proper training. So development is what? Development, it involves the training aspect also. So it enhances employee skill, means it increases productivity and efficiency. Then if productivity and efficiencies increase, then employee will also get satisfied, the company will also get satisfied, and the employee retention programs will be high. So retention rate will be high when the employees are satisfied. With development programs, employee will become satisfied. They will give more and more innovations. They will adapt to new technologies, updated technologies, and which improves the organizational performance, which will bring the success in the business, and at last the supports leadership development. So ultimately the employees who are working in your company, after some time, after a period of time, after a period of year, they will also become the leaders of the company. So it helps in building future leaders and enhances the succession planning. Now what is this succession planning? Succession planning is a planning done so that in future, if any of your KMP retires, or if there is the sudden death of your key managerial personnel, your important person, then that person can fit in that vacant position. That person can fill the vacant position. If your KMP expires, if your KMP retires, or if suddenly the KMP has left your company. So that is why succession planning is important over here. Now, next we have job and role analysis. Now, analysis means you are evaluating everything. You are checking. You are primarily focusing on different job related things. So, job analysis, it is a technique which facilitates the list of what is required to perform a job. So, in job analysis, we have two things. One is job specification and JD. So, JS and JD. Now, see, if you will see the word specification, it means it specifies the candidate's skill. S stands for specification, S stands for skill. So here in JS, we talk only about the candidate skill, candidate's qualification, candidate's experience, candidate's how much are the candidate can work. All these things we only talk about the candidate. But in job description, we only talk related to job. What is job? Where is the job? What is the job title? Okay, where job is located? On the job is there, or off the job is there? On the job training or off the job training. So we talk about job. Now, so JD is what? It is. It includes the job related components like duties, responsibilities. Okay. Now, what qualifications are required for working that responsibility? So this qualification, it is the part of job specification. Now, specification defines what knowledge, skills, abilities that are required to perform a job. So, what qualification the candidate is having, what skills the candidates are having, what knowledge the candidate is having to perform that job. That is called a specification. So, these two terms will come under job analysis. Now, some more job related definitions are there. So, first is job analysis. We have seen it is a systematic process of collecting and studying information about a job and the candidate, job duties, responsibilities, skills, and working condition. Now, next we have job description. So, description talks about the duties, responsibilities, and working condition. Then, specification is what the qualifications that your candidate needs, the skills, the experience, the personal qualities required to perform a job. And job evaluation means what? That is finding the worth of job. Finding worth of job means how you are evaluating your job, means what actually is your job worthful or not. So it is a systematic process to find the actual value of your job to determine their relative worth. Means if there is the job of accountant, now the cost of this accountant job is what? 40,000. So is your employees, they are working in that way so that they can be paid 40,000 or not? So that is the worth is there or not. To determine the relative worth of a job, that is job evaluation. Now, job designing means when you are adding duties, tasks, responsibilities, okay, you are fixing compensation, wages, that is designing the entire job. Then job rotation means when employee is shifting from one job to another, but in a same level, in a same level. So we can say it is a horizontal development. job rotation. Like in any day when any of your employee is not in the bank, he is absent, then you can work in his place, in his or her place. So that is the benefit that the company gets when company provides job rotation program, so that employee they do not get bored, okay, doing the same type of job. So that is why different varieties are provided in the job, but it is done in the same level. So horizontal development is there. Now job enlargement means enlarging your job, means adding variety, adding different activities in your job, so to reduce the boredom. So enlargement means in here the number of tasks of an employee are increased. Again, it is what it is done in a same level, and that is a horizontal expansion. Now, job enrichment means what? Job enrichment is a vertical expansion. Why? Because here the variety of job is also increased, plus more responsibilities are there, authority is there, like promotion. When you are getting promotion from this place to this place, it means the job enrichment is there. And job satisfaction, we all know that if you are satisfied with your job, if you are happy doing whatever job you are being assigned for, that is job satisfaction. Now, next is what some terms are there. So you have to learn these terms and you have to learn the keywords in these terms. Now, learning is what? It is the acquisition of knowledge. So if you are acquiring any knowledge from anyone, either from school, either from YouTube videos, either from online, offline, so that is acquisition of knowledge. Knowledge, skills, attitudes through experience, through study, through teaching, through training. If you are acquiring, that is called learning. Now, training is what? Training is for immediate purpose. Like it is provided for any specific activity. Suppose you have joined the company as a clerk. Now the training is provided to you. So that training is for specific clerk level job. Now, when you are switching that job to higher authority or to any other company, not bank, then that training will not be useful there. So you will be provided some other type of training. So it is for any specific activity. Once that job is over, then your training is of no use. So it is immediately applicable knowledge and skills, attitudes used in specific job. So it is for specific job. This word is very important. Now, development is what? Development, it is for overall growth. Like suppose uh, uh, you have okay you have learned that how we can communicate with each other. So if you are learning the skills of communication now, so whichever job you will do, that communication skill will help you in every type of job. So it is what? It is a development, means that is not related to any specific job. So it is related to your throughout your life. So development is what? It is the long term. So it helps in broadening and deepening of knowledge. And it is for future goals, present as well as for future goals. And it is done voluntarily. If you feel that no, you have to learn the skills, then only you can do your development. So it is voluntarily. But in training, what happens? Because you are already assigned that job, you are in that company, then if still you are not happy in doing that job, but you have to be given the training, you have to learn that training. So it is voluntarily also, not voluntarily also. Now, education is done in a more formal way. Formal way, like right now, what's happening? It is in a formal way. Okay, I'm taking the session online. You all are watching the session in your phone or on your system. So it's not, it's a type of formal way. Okay, it is often a non-specific and applicable for a long time. Like if you are qualifying this exam, what you have studied here, so it's not that you will forget in one day. The things which is important for your life, for your practical life, you will always remember that. So education, it is often non-specific. All right, and it is done in a more formal way. Now, then next we have some of the learning theories. So, first theory is what? Mechanistic or behavioralist theory. Now, what is mechanistic or behavioralist? What does this theory say is that learners are what? Learners are passive in the process. Now, to make the learner active, you have to provide stimulus. What you have to provide? Stimulus. After providing the stimulus, then only your learner will become active. And when the learner will become active, the learner will respond. Like suppose you are in school, Okay, you are not studying properly, or you are not attending the classes. But teacher, when teacher scold you, okay, when teacher scold you in front of each and every student, what will happen? You will get, you, the stimulus is provided by the teacher. Now you are responding. Now you are saying, okay, I will study for my exam. So that is what learner is passive. So you have to provide the stimulus so that learner can respond. So it introduces the stimulus, and the response will be provided by the learner or student. It, in other words, what it says, learning occurs only when learner is conditioned to give the right response. When right response is given, then only learner, when a right stimulus is given, then only the learner will give the right response. All right. So the things which I have underlined, these are very important. Now, cognitive theory, what it says that learner learns from his brain. So this theory is related to man with his brain. So the type of capability, the type of intellectuality you have, accordingly that you will work. So if you have a good level of knowledge, you can do a critical thinking, you can solve any kind of problem, your solutions will be also good. You will do a lot of brainstorming, you will give a lot of ideas. So that is, this theory teaches the brain to engage in such critical thinking and problem solving. Now, next is humanistic theory. So, humanistic theory, what it says that learners, you should give freedom to learn to your learners. Means learners, they can learn in their own way because they know what is better for them, what is not better for them. So, accordingly, they will choose their target, they will choose their lifestyle, they will choose their career, and they will learn in that way. So, there should be the freedom to learn. Now, next comes that is SAT. So this SAT is what? Systematic approach to training. Now, what is systematic approach to training? It means, see, whenever any new member joins the company, any new employee joins the company, the first step is what? You will provide the induction program. You will introduce your company to that employee and that employee with all the company members. After that, you will provide the training. The manager will provide the training to the employees. Now, how the training is provided? So whenever you are providing the training, so first you have to make a clarity in your mind that is there is required of training or not. I can manage from my internal person. Why I'm hiring from outsider? So that is a systematic approach to training. So it is a structured and logical method used to design, develop, implement, evaluate training programs. One example is given. Suppose a company is noticing that there is a drop in customer satisfaction. Why? Because the company people, the member, they are not having good communication skills. So due to poor communication skills, there is drop in customer satisfaction. Now, so first you have to analyze, you have to identify why your sales are not increasing. Why? Because there is a drop in customer satisfaction. So you have analyzed that the sales are not increasing. Why? Because there's a drop in customer satisfaction. And why? Because the company is not the employees who are working in company, they are not having good communication skills. So you will design a plan. You will plan a customer service communication training programs. You will teach your employees how to do better communication with your customers so that again the customer satisfaction may go high. Then you will develop that plan. You will create interactive role playing exercise. You will put your employees in different circumstances so that they can communicate better. And ultimately you will implement it. You will deliver the training to your employees. And after delivering the training, then again you will take the feedback from the customers that now the customers, they are satisfied or not. So then evaluation is done, means final assessment is done. So measure improvement in customer feedback. So is there any improvement in customer feedback or not? That is systematic approach to training. So a system is followed in providing training skills. Done. Now, next. So in systematic approach to training, we have different steps. First is training need analysis, that you will see that whether is there any need of training or not. You will identify the training needs. If there is any need of training, then yes, you will make a training plan. After that, you will decide in step 3 that for how much period we have to provide the training, what should be the how much in how many hours we have to provide this training, who is the trainer, who are the trainees. So this the terms of time, duration, target group, sequence of input. After that, you will do the evaluation of training programs, and at last you will select and develop the trainers. That is all in different 5 steps. All right, now next comes once you have provided your training to your employees. Now the employees who are working in your company, they are not working just for making money or for getting a motivation. They are working in your company also why they want the enhancement in their career. So company should also provide different planning, different programs so that one can enhance their career, and that is called career path planning. Like you all are working in bank now. Why you want to crack this CIB exam? Just to get increment. Okay, after that promotion, after that you can become a professional banker. So these are the different steps the IIBF provides you. So similarly in companies also, every employee, they want that their development should also move in the right direction. So that is why career path planning is provided. So in career path planning, the career concepts are there, and these career concepts are